Well, hello and welcome back to the tower. So you can see right away that we have some event rewards, so we're going to grab those. Oh, some easy ones like Golden Tower. Yeah, I kind of saved these so we could grab them together. Maybe it's unnecessary, but we do have a very important one. Reach level 50 without any cards equipped. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to equip my favorite set, the set of nothing. We're going to go to tier 11, and we're going to get to wave 50. Alright, so while we're here, I have heard your feedback that I need to shift to damage. I haven't done it yet, and I did have some questions. And part of why I wanted to go and start this immediately is because I wanted to take this time while we sit here and wait, because nothing super exciting is going to happen here, but this shouldn't take too long, to ask a few questions. Number one is when I shift to damage, what is the research priority that I should follow? Is it crit damage, then is range in the equation? Do I build range now too? That's another question. I have a lot of them. So those are kind of what I'm wondering. Is range, is damage per meter a thing? I mean, we can just go over here and we can kind of look at all the different ones we have here. Obviously, I'm doing attack speed, so we don't have to worry about that. But there's crit, range, damage per meter, and I believe there's super crit. So what is the order of that damage I should be building in terms of research? My second question is in terms of... I have to think here for a moment. It's not in terms of damage, though. I know that. Damn, I just blanked out. Oh, in terms of economy, should I also be trying to finish those researches? Because, for example, I have one going for, the extra kill. It's not extra kill. It's extra cash per kill. Should I continue those? Obviously, I feel like I should work on the one that's extra. It's not cash per kill. What is it? Damn, why am I drawing a blank? Excellent. I am drawing a blank. All right. But you know what I'm talking about. There's one that's... There's cash per kill, coins per wave, and cash per wave. Should I be... Where do those fall into place? Because I know for sure that I do want to max coins per kill. From what I read, I still do want to get cash up too. Obviously, because, I'm still like... Especially when doing tier 13, it's really useful to have that extra cash because some of the upgrades are very expensive in terms of trillions of coins. So how does that shake out? Those are those are the questions I have, okay? And so before I fully commit to this, I need to know that. Another question I have is, shouldn't I max the health research anyways because of how it helps me with farming? Because I have definitely been noticing, if you didn't notice before, like I had a ton of extra stuff. I assume it's because of all the farming I've done. How does it play into that? How does that work together? So those are kind of the big questions. So to summarize it, it's a priority queue of how to go from, how to go. A priority queue of the damage types. Do I do range? Is range controversial? Is there something else I need to take? Because, of course, when I started this game, it was never research range. I researched range to approximately level 7, and that was at least good enough. All right, well, that was something. That was 417. Where I could leave it, that was an alarm I had set. Where I could leave it maxed, and that would have been really bad if I waited that long. Now that just completely lost my train of thought here. Honestly, damn it, I don't want to start over though because I like this video. But anyways, so the damage priority is health still valuable? Obviously, you guys are very against me finishing defense like I was planning on, just to have max defense. Or, at least max non-perk defense. And I mean, you're going to be disappointed when I show you my researches. So don't think this is anything. And where does economy fall into that? You know, should I go ahead and max my coins and cash per second and wave and or cash, coins per kill and cash per kill? Should I go ahead and max those first? Because really, it's not going to take me too long to max those. I don't believe that's going to be a big thing. I kind of just want to get it out of the way. And then supplementally, what about cash and coins per wave? Do I care about those? I want to kind of have all this detail up front before I start changing what I'm doing with research. And again, I will state that I feel like I should finish the cash and coins per kill for the economy aspect. I would like to get coins per wave done, and I feel like this does have value when you're trying to push. Until I get to the point where, like I do so much damage, I guess it doesn't matter. I can't, but again, even when I do so much damage, it doesn't matter. I can't see that all of a sudden, like the coins, at least the coins per kill research, not being valuable. So, again, those are the questions I have. If you could let me know in the comments before I change my build. Obviously, we're almost done here, and then I can show you how disappointed I am, or how disappointed you'll be in me. Now, of course, obviously, if I get this feedback tomorrow, I'll go ahead and change some of the things I'm doing. I'll probably change maybe one or two things tonight. It kind of depends. We do have some gems. My big thing with changing is like a lot of my offensive ones. Actually, no, I won't be changing anything tonight because I don't know what to change to. I need to know what the priority is. So anyways, we'll get to that in a moment. We're on wave 43 here. It's pretty obvious we're going to get there pretty soon. Yeah. I still can't believe what happened there. The alarm. So, 45, alright. But those are my questions. And I'm assuming if health doesn't matter, then all the wall researches, I'm assuming they don't matter. I don't know where I don't know where the enemy skip researches fall into this either, nor the ones that directly debuff the enemies. So, those are other questions. But I'm not losing sleep over those. I think that covers about everything, and just look at that. It worked out perfectly. We're on the last wave here, and I kind of have had all my questions addressed. Yep, there we go. We completed the event, and I love that they changed this, so now I can get this beautiful thing. And we can just end the round right here, and it's very nice. Alright, we can grab this now. Alright, and we're back. So, yep. Yeah, pretty much caught up. I wasn't surprised. We didn't get any hard ones so far, and like not ones that like here's an ultimate weapon you don't have or anything like that. So when it's stuff that I have, these are so easy to do. I don't even think we got the ridiculous demon mode one that I dislike doing. All these I just did like without anything special. I didn't even have to put my event cards on, which is very nice. Except for the one we just did. So let's put our cards back on. Put the farm cards back on. Alright. And yes, obviously I've been doing these missions as well. I think this is a great change. This is a great change right here. And here's the thing. I think this change is so good that we can get the 1 DPQ for research. I will always say we should get the 1 DPQ for research. Alright, so here's how you can kind of see where I'm at. So, and again, this is what I mean. You'll be disappointed with me because we are currently researching defense percent level 39. I understand that this is not useful in the future because I will be turning into a damage build, but I also see that future is very far away, so I need to get some guidance there. And again, I do feel like health is still valuable, at least for farming, even if it means I push damage to the point where I'll get one shot. Now, if you disagree, let me know. But that's where I'm at right now. Okay. So obviously, we've gotten a lot of the cash bonus. I've been trying to get this tied up to 48. My goal was basically this. I was going to get this to 48. I was going to replace defense percent with the coin bonus. and get the coins per kill and cash bonus, get both of them maxed, it would be very easy because they're both of these researchers have the same duration, and I would get them both to 99. Then, after that was done, then we would be, and I would start turning all my extra gems. I would use them to complete attack speed. Actually, I take that back. I would go ahead and use them to complete the standard perk bonuses. Just push this through, because we're already at level 19. And then I would shift to attack speed. Excuse me. Because again, my perks are almost done. Oh, you know what I'll do? I know what I'll do. I'm going to switch this temporarily. I wanted to get 4 more waves research. They're not really that expensive. I'll switch this. That's what we'll do. So there you go. I've switched to doing something different. And it lines up pretty well with the cash bonus, so that's nice. So I can do this, and then it'll be 48 and 48, and then I can just switch over to the coins per kill at 48, and research both of these together, so that'll be fine. And yes, I will eventually get the waves required to 17. Probably what I'll end up doing is switch the standard perks with the wave requirement, assuming what we decide on is that I'm going to, use my extra gems to complete the standard perk bonus. Again, I'm not 100% on that, and I'm certainly not going to rush anything right now because everything's pretty close. And that's sort of where I'm at with research. Now, in terms of the ultimate stones, alright, so let's take a look here. I need 308, plus this is 524. I'm actually extremely close. I anticipate that next week we will be able to reduce everything's cooldown by 10 seconds, which will be very nice. Yeah, nothing else here, really. I mean, the extra duration, we won't be doing that. That's all we can do here. I do have a ton of coins, as you can see. Hopefully your ability to process numbers still works. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy that I could get at least 1 rank of health, if not 2. Then coming over to here, then the question is, should I start picking up some damage? Obviously, we're at 2200 here. Just the amount of coins I've gotten has just suddenly started to skyrocket, and I don't understand why. But I'm also not going to question it and just be thankful for it. And it's the same thing with crit damage. Let's see. Yeah, these aren't too bad. But damage per meter goes off a cliff. And I believe super critical chance and super critical are, well, they're not too expensive. Yeah, okay, now they're tied up. So we're going to leave 250 million in the bank for now. I don't want to spend too much, Actually, let's do this. I will buy 1, 2, 3 damage upgrades. But we'll leave it at that. So now I have, 2,500 damage. I have 4,400 health. And of course, I haven't even done any of the skips over here. These enemy level skips are very expensive. I assume I will be filling them up eventually because... Oh, landmine radius. I don't even look down here. Are these cheap? Landmine damage. I only need 2.2 quadrillion coins. Okay. Oh, and wall health. And again, I'm assuming at this point that wall health and wall rebuild are useless. Please let me know if I'm incorrect about that. I'll probably, when it asks me to buy, let me see. Where can I invest one in that's really cheap? Yeah, I can put one into landmine radius or probably landmine radius when it asks because it's really cheap. I still do get that sometimes. I don't know where I've been putting them. I know I was doing them in bounce shot until bounce shot got expensive because it's just 2 levels. It was super cheap. I'm like, okay. But hopefully you get the idea here. And of course, I haven't even unlocked the new thing, or Rend Armor, even though I can start researching the buff towards it. So at 200 million coins, I feel like I have a good enough bank to not worry too much about the standard perk bonus. Again, it feels really weird because I was saving up all my gems, and it made everything so simple, in terms of, getting the most out of my gems for the defense. Obviously, we're not doing that anymore. So what it's kind of an open question of where do we go from here. So obviously this is going to be kind of a boring week compared to most weeks. I mean, we at least got to see that go to rank 11. But that's basically everything that's happened. And again, I know I don't adapt as quickly as you guys like. I like to take my time with things. I mean, I'll be honest. I was really planning on, okay, we're going to max health. We were going to max defense. And, just cycle in new researchers as they're maxed. Mostly because... Excuse me. Mostly because I just like things that are... I like knowing things are maxed. Like, look at all this beautiful gold. I know I can never research anything there. The funny thing is, I'm assuming now with the changes to the utilities that I probably do need to get some... I don't know if I need these discounts or not, Obviously, I did get the lab discount up a lot because I was looking, oh, shoot, that's right. You guys told me what you wanted me to do. I will switch to that now. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's this one. You guys really wanted me to do this research, so you know what? We'll do the research. So I'll switch over to energy shield research to get the extra hit. That's what somebody was like adamant that I needed to do in the comments. Yeah, I did get some extra double death ray, but I did that a while ago. Does it even say how many levels there are to the super tower bonus? I think I do run the super tower card. I'm just kind of curious. Actually, I take that back. I know there's a thing. It's funny. Somebody asked me for the research thing, and I was using the spreadsheet, and I found the other calculator. And, okay, here it is. Super tower bonus goes to 30. I kind of wish more of this information was in the actual game. I kind of really do. Okay, and double death ray goes up to 32. Okay. And second wind blast goes up to... Oh, it goes up to level... Why have I not gotten that to level 4? I'm sure that's not going to take long to research. I don't know. I mean, getting it up to 4 seems like it's a nothing, Especially with how slow it is. But that's sort of basically where we're at. Again, so next week's going to be a big week because we will be able to upgrade everything's cooldown to 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So holding out for that. Again, we basically have to get everybody's cooldown to 2 minutes. That's the goal. And then when everybody's cooldown is, I'm assuming, at 2 minutes, then I will go back to Golden Tower and work on duration and work on the bonus. That's what I'm assuming will happen. I've already buffed the black hole duration a little bit, so I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. I might bring it up to... Take that back. The most buffing I could see doing to this duration is bringing it up to 25 seconds. At 25 seconds, it'll take 50% health for everything it traps. So I feel like that's a good stopping point for that. But again, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. I don't know how any of the other ultimate weapons interact with what I have here. I doubt I ever worry about inner landmines. Though I would like to, at some point, get the quantity up. Just because the way the wall works now, it blocks off my inner mines. And I find that really annoying for the quests that are like, oh, you need to hit things with inner mines. Like, great, the wall is in the way. Um, yeah. So that's kind of everything. Obviously, we don't have any new cards to worry about. We don't have any other, the researches we talked about. And of course, in here, I'm actually really close to maxing out health. Let's see. How close could I get to max? Alright, so I'm about halfway. It's probably a little bit more than that. Maybe a lot more. But I'm about halfway to maxing out health, so that's nice. How did I spend so much? Oh well. I must have spent it on damage. So, we'll just continue farming from here and see what happens. That said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.